Roy Orbison, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer on oWOW.radio. And Andrew Zelman, Cleveland Scene Magazine is here. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm Ravenna Miceli on oWOW, and Andrew's just pointing to his shirt. Point to the camera because we have the
Browns. This is the vintage. One of the last times they won probably on Monday Night Football was when these guys played for the team.
Oh, very nice. Looking good, man. You're pulling out the vintage for us today. And everybody's in a good mood in Northeast Ohio.
Yes.
All predicated on one victory for a football team, the Browns.
I mean, you could tell that the expectations have risen because people were still unhappy with various aspects of the game, despite the fact that they won by 20 points.
Like our videographer Chuck here.
Yeah. We wanted to see them win by 40, but
for God's sake.
That Jets team was pretty terrible. So
that's okay. A win is a win.
A win is a win.
They used to say the Browns were pretty terrible. So.
Yeah, and I think now they're in second place in the division, and they have a lot tougher game coming up this Sunday night though against the Rams.
The Rams. So it's going to be televised, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be on
8 o'clock
NBC.
Here we go,
Yeah.
Andrew Zelman. Tell us what's going on with Scene Magazine and going on in Cleveland. And I saw the last issue. Of course, I read every issue, and in it was somebody that you mentioned who's now the producer at Channel 3 from New York. But I didn't know, is his name Andrew Miller?
Adam Miller.
Adam Miller.
So close to, Andrew.
I didn't know that he was an Orange native.
Yes.
And then I think it's Tony LaMarca, who was in the band The War on Drugs.
Right.
He's from Youngstown. We talk about him all the time. We're so proud of him. But that was a good issue.
Yeah, it was really a great list of various people kind of doing really cool things. A CDC director from Metro West, the new artistic director at the Near West Theater, which is right in this neighborhood.
Right.
And that was the People issue. And coming up this week, another issue we do annually, it's the Fall Arts Guide.
Oh.
So this is the preview for everything going on in the fall. So we look at what different art exhibits and galleries will be going on.
And here we are in this building.
Right, the perfect spot for it.
The West 78th Street Studios. It's, 4 floors of different artist lofts and gatherings, and this Friday is Third Friday, so yes.
And that'll be featured, the movies that we're looking forward to seeing, the various fall events that are happening. So really each of our writers, the shows coming to Playhouse Square, so each of our writers really takes a look at all the different art schedules and kind of spotlights the specific things that they're looking for individually.
And this is not strictly Cleveland when you said movies, right?
Right, not strictly Cleveland.
Because there are a lot of great movies coming up. I read that book, The Goldfinch.
Oh, yes.
And apparently that movie didn't translate because I think it only made a couple of $1 million.
I know. I've seen some trailers for it, so they definitely were promoting it. But yeah,
I want to see. I read the book, and the book was fantastic. So I'll see the movie. Hustlers.
I know.
J-Lo.
There's so much hype about that movie going on right now.
Yeah, so what else is going on?
So we have a story right now, and it's kind of sad news. Marta's, which is a restaurant that has been open for 28 years, a Czech restaurant, has Eastern European fare. People haven't tried it yet. The people that owned it have decided to close it. It's in Euclid on East 200th, and they're going to be closing at the end of September. So for those that haven't tried it out yet, just a great local spot that people really like. Doug did a review of it, I think, about 10 years ago. And so people only have a couple weeks left to go check that out.
Here's what's going to happen. They're going to get barraged, and then they'll say, no, we're going to stay open.
Stay open a little while
longer. Because the neighborhood
longer.
wants us open, and I would love to see that stay open.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they're retiring because they're tired.
Right. Sometimes if you don't have somebody else to take over, it's a tough business to find somebody to do.
Yeah. Okay, so what else quick?
So we previewed it last week, but I don't know if we talked about much. Cleveland Pizza Week will be coming up in October.
You're speaking my language.
October 21st through October 27th. ClevelandPizzaWeek.com. People can find out information now. It's similar to what we did for Burger Week.
Great.
There's all the information on there.
Should I submit my pizza now?
You can, if you're interested.
Do I have to have people coming over to the house?
It has to be at least a 10-inch pizza for $8. That's the special that you have to feature.
Sorry, mine is a $30 pizza. that
that
sounds like a lot of fun. Huh?
Yes.
Pizza Week.
Definitely. So we already have a bunch of participants lined up.
Cleveland Scene Magazine, e-edition, clevescene.com, and then the paper edition out tomorrow, which I love as well. So that's cool. Thank you, Andrew Zelman. Talk to you next week on oWOW.radio, Lumineers.